Hello, Leo. Welcome to Dove and Serpent Tarot. My name is Paul. If Leo is your sun, moon, or rising sign, this is your reading. Please hit the like button, leave a comment. Consider subscribing to the channel, especially if this reading resonates with you. It's totally free. It doesn't cost you anything. If there's anything you would like me to pray over or meditate upon or send positive energy toward, please let me know. Now, this is going to be a general reading, so try to be open and receptive to whatever may come through during our time together. I am merely the messenger, and I ask you to connect directly with each of these cards and use your own intuition to take you beyond the details that I might provide. And remember, Leo, that the most important part of any tarot reading is you. And here's a Prince of Swords to start us out with. Now, this could be talking about a contemporary energy, getting the feeling that there is a peer, someone your age, friend, family member, coworker. I feel like it might be a male type of energy. We're going to take a look at some more cards. Okay, we're going to put this into some context, see what this person is all about. I think that this is also representing our uncertainty about something. I feel that there's kind of there's a split in our minds, right? That we're needing to come to a decision. It might be something to do with work, money, career. Interesting. Now we've got the Lovers. We've got some water energy and a Three of Swords. Okay. And this could be really, it could be a financial matter that involves the family. Okay. I do see a younger female energy here, maybe a younger female energy that has passed, or this is talking about a relationship that has passed, right? But I wonder if this maybe is a person that has passed from your life. If so, you have my sincere condolences. Let's see what else we've got. We've got the Star energy. We've got a Five of Wands. There is, and then the Seven of Wands down here. There is some sort of disagreement, fighting, arguing going on. Let's select the mystery card, bonus card, confirmation card. This is one random card from the Smith-Waite Tarot. We'll set it down right here. We'll put Mr. Tao, the yin-yang duck, right there on top. Now, we're not going to look at that card until the very end, all right? But it will tie everything together. It will give us the confirmation that we need at the end of the reading. If at any point during the reading you feel like you know what that card is, I want you to put your prediction down in the comments. All right, let's do it together. Let's make it a group exercise in intuition. Okay. Let's take a look around the room. We've got two major arcana cards. We've got the Lover's card and we've got the Star card. Now, the way I feel about these two cards is, to me, it feels like there's kind of this rift with the family, and it's almost like you're feeling inspired to just kind of go your own direction because you have a lot of plans, a lot of things that you are trying to manifest. This, the Princess of Pentacles here really shows that you have a lot of resources at your disposal. You have a lot of plans. You have a lot of goals and ideas. You're really making moves here. But this situation, perhaps with this younger, maybe with this younger female energy that has passed and this contemporary energy, maybe an air sign person, but I feel like there's a disagreement with this peer, and this could be a sibling, this could be your romantic partner even. There's some kind of a disagreement that I think has to do with this younger female energy, okay? And it's just kind of, it's kind of interrupting the flow of your manifestation, the flow of your creation for this life. It's kind of, it's disrupted your life plans, right? And the building of your life. But I feel as if there is a reconciliation coming. There is a way that this is going to resolve. And, you know, we've got the Four of Wands here in the position of the environment. Okay, so let's look. We've got we've got a lot of fire energy. We've got just a little bit of water up here. We have definitely the air energy, and even the Lover's card is the Gemini energy. This is air. We even have this Aquarius energy. That's some air energy. So really there's a lot of air going this way. And then, of course, we see our earth energies here, right? So I kind of feel as if there is money coming your way, but I think it's being gained. It's the reason it's coming your way is there's some emotions tied to that. Okay, it could be because there has been some kind of a split, some kind of a separation or divorce. It could be that there was a loss in your life of a family member or something like that, and you do have my condolences. I'm sorry for that loss. Okay. I feel like there was something going on with the lungs with somebody. I feel a difficulty kind of breathing in and out. That might have something to do with some of this. But this is kind of a mixed blessing, right? This is a lot of resources that you need. It's kind of like you're accepting this windfall, this abundance, this inheritance maybe, or whatever this is. And you definitely can put it to good use. There are definitely things that you will apply this to that I think will be very successful, that will honor the person kind of that this is coming from, yeah. But there's, at the same time, there's this reluctance to take it. It's like we know we need it, we're going to take it, but we feel some kind of way about it, yeah. And I think that this is definitely a family issue. Even with the Lover's card here, it's not always talking about a love relationship. It's talking about our close bonds. It's talking about those people that we choose to be close with. Family, chosen family, right? Just because there's a blood bond doesn't mean that you're close with those people, right? But this is somebody that you were very, very close with, and Spirit is showing me kind of an issue with lungs and with a tightness in the chest and kind of a difficulty with breathing here, okay? I also get the impression that somebody really liked birds or had birds as pets, or I don't know if they had some kind of an aviary in the backyard, or something to do with I see like a lot of birds, like lovebirds and doves or something like that in a larger enclosure. But let's see, 7 of Wands down here at the bottom, right? This is us struggling with something, and we see that with the air energy here, with this Prince of Swords as well. That there is, we're doing the difficult thing, and this is kind of like, we know what we need to do, but it's just hard. Right? I think there is some loss and heartbreak and sorrow here for whatever reason, okay? And I don't want to speculate. I don't want to say that everybody out there has lost someone recently that now has this kind of connection with the financial situation. But there was some emotional situation. The 3 of Swords here is kind of us, with the memory of this. It's still fresh in our minds what has happened. Okay. And I think that this is probably something that happened just in the last few months even. Okay. And I don't think that this memory is going away. I don't think that this really, I don't think that this makes it any better. This financial abundance that you're coming into, and, in all honesty, that financial abundance might not even be coming from that person or because of that loss, but it's kind of like a difficulty accepting the good things in life because we're experiencing such pain and such separation from whatever this close relationship was. And it could be a separation, it could be a divorce, it could be 2 people moved away. But I feel that there's a distancing of the energy there, okay? And so it's kind of like, but now there's this abundance, right? Which I feel is financial success. But there's, it's a mixed blessing, right? There's 2 sides of it. We know we need it, we want it, we're going to use it, it's going to be really, it's going to be good for us, but at the same time, we almost feel bad for taking it, for enjoying it, right? And so we see that here with the 7 of Wands, that it's something that we're kind of wrestling with. And if there is another, this contemporary, this peer, I'm getting an H name, Henry, Harriet, something with an H, but it's a contemporary. It's maybe a sibling, or it's the partner, somebody that's kind of like right next to you in age. And I wonder if there is kind of a dilemma here with what to do with this money, or how much should be shared. Maybe this is even a situation where you are wrestling with this idea of donating a large sum of money, right? It could be that someone is in rather dire straits right now, and you have this resource. Do you give it? Do you share it with this person? And maybe it's this person who's experienced the loss, right? So I see that there is like this financial sum, and there is this difficulty figuring out exactly what to do with it. And whatever choice you make, because again, I feel like this card is representing a couple of different choices. Nothing is really going to take away the difficulty of this. Whatever you choose, you're going to still feel like you did the wrong thing. Okay, so this is kind of a situation. Now, what's interesting is that we don't have a lot of water energy here. We just have this, which I think represents that younger female energy. We don't see any other cups here. Right, so it's just kind of like your heart is kind of in knots within the Three of Swords, which then kind of brings us the confusion that we're talking about, or the idea that no matter what we do, no matter what decision we make, we're not really going to feel, we're not going to feel comfortable with it. We're not going to feel good about it, right? Whatever it might be. Spirit's also showing me something to do with bladder. I don't know if someone in your family had bladder cancer, or if there's something to do with the urinary system. Now, I'm not a doctor. I don't diagnose. When I see these images or I get these messages from Spirit, they're meant as confirmation, so I'm not predicting anything. This is something that you're already aware of, or something that already has a history in your family. Okay, and it's being brought into the situation. Maybe it's directly relevant to what's going on now. It might just be a validation and a confirmation of the energy that we're in. Okay, and I want to make sure that's clear. We're going to move to the path of the serpent now. As we do this, I'd like to ask for your subscription. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. It's totally free. It doesn't cost you anything. And leave a comment for me. Let me know where in the world you're watching from. Let's show YouTube that this community is worldwide. This is meant to be a very safe place and a family-friendly community. I do and will continue to delete comments that are negative or hurtful or anything like that. Okay, let's keep this a friendly, supportive place to be. Yeah. Okay, enough of that. Let's talk about the Princess of Pentacles. Now, there is a connection with Northern Europe in your family. I don't know if that's kind of where your family is from, or if there's some sort of, there were plans to travel to Northern Europe, or if you already have, but I kind of feel that there's some connection with Northern Europe there. The Princess of Pentacles is also talking about a lot of plans that you have. Okay, I think that you have a great deal of things that you can be doing with this money, things that you wish to be doing, things that you need to get done. I feel like there are repairs that need to be done to your living situation, your house, or the place that you live, needs some investment in it. And I feel like there's this little bit of this feeling of selfishness, that even though this money, it's not like you're just buying yourself jewelry and clothes and stuff, but there's still this kind of reluctance to spend this money, even if it's something that really needs to be fixed, right? Like there might be the picture of a roof that kind of has some leaks in it or something like that. Something on the outside of the house that needs to be fixed. Yeah. But there are a lot of things that you could do with this money, and I feel like there's also the reinvestment in some kind of a business, and maybe this is part of that Northern Europe connection. And I wonder if in some way this is a continuation of some work that was started a long time ago. Because I'm getting the feeling like something was underway, it got interrupted, and now you kind of have the means to start it again. But there is this sadness and reluctance and maybe a little bit of guilt even for doing this because of the situation that's going on right now. Okay. The Princess of Pentacles, though, is showing that, this is the means by which you can improve the life for yourself and your loved ones and anyone kind of connected to you. So it may not feel like the right move. We may be uncertain about how we feel. But kind of spiritually, logically, energetically, this is the right move because it's going to kind of raise the quality of life for yourself and your loved ones. Okay. The Four of Wands in the position of the environment. This to me is those kinds of repairs. This is the house that needs, I almost wonder too if there's something to do with the window. I said that the outside of the house needed some sort of repairs. I wonder if the windows maybe need to be replaced, something, I don't know, more energy efficient or something like that. Something with the windows of the house, yeah. Anyway, sometimes these details come in for just certain parts of the audience out there, but I feel compelled to relay those messages for whoever they're meant for, okay? And I don't think they're meant for everyone, but the Four of Wands is talking about us using this financial abundance to tie up these loose ends, to finish things up. Maybe this is even paying off debts. Right? Making those repairs, paying off the debts. We're not treating ourselves. We're not indulging in luxury. We're doing what needs to be done. Right? Paying off the debts and fixing things that really need to be fixed. Okay? And the next card is that Star card, because I feel like you really want this kind of, you want a sign from the universe. You want to know in some way that you are doing the right thing. And I feel like for some of you, an eagle or a hawk, right, a bird of prey, is one of your spirit animals. And I think that you should look for those kinds of symbols and images and synchronicities in the world around you as confirmation from spirit. I also think that some of you have been perhaps out of the ordinary, consulting with tarot readings or astrology or some form of divination to get a confirmation, to get a sign or an affirmation, a validation that you're doing the right thing. Okay? And this is really the difficult thing, is to have that kind of, that peace, right? Because with the Three of Swords here in this position primarily, this is the position forward, and it's not going to be easy. There are no other water energy cards, so this is just that kind of we feel a little twisted up inside, okay? And so we really are looking for some sort of confirmation here, okay? And with that, I think we've got the Five of Wands. Now, with the Five of Wands, there I think is also a tendency to kind of get a little angry. This is a situation, especially if we're talking about a sibling or maybe a spouse or some sort of peer or contemporary. Let's withhold our anger. Let's keep our temper in check. Okay. Somebody in this situation is kind of known for losing their temper, and I think it's important that we just give that person space. Maybe that person's you, but I think we need to not put ourselves in a situation where these tempers are going to flare up. Okay. That's not going to help anything. So this card really is about restraint, and I wonder if this is mostly a message for you. Because this is Saturn in Leo. So this is kind of saying, look, you're in a difficult place right now, but don't allow this situation to trigger some of your temper, right? Or your anger here. Let's try to remember that this is a situation that that we're connected to, and these are people that we care about. Okay. Anyway. Let's do the mystery card now. Okay, this was kind of a heavy one. But I think there is the silver lining here, and I think that it is, you will, if you're looking for the confirmation and the validation, look for the symbolism of the eagle or hawk, which I think is, it is an animal or an image, a symbol that you're connected with, okay? And I think you will get a kind of a beacon of light that appears, that kind of lets you know that you're going in the right direction with the financial part of this situation, okay? But the mystery card, I'd like to see some water. I'd like to see a Six of Cups. I would like to see an Empress energy showing that we are healing, that we are, everybody is coming together, and the quality of life, the experience of life is improving, that we're all there for each other, we're helping and healing one another. Okay, so either Six of Cups or Empress. If you have a prediction, put it down in the comments. All right, let's see what we have. Four of Pentacles. So back with the earth energy here. Excuse my my cough. We see now a kind of not an attachment, but kind of a reluctance to do with this financial abundance what we should be doing with it, right? So I feel like this is kind of your energy right now. Until we get the confirmation that we need, I feel like you're just hanging on to this, if it is something financial, this money or whatever. I feel like you're just kind of holding on to it, and you're just waiting. You know, this card it looks like we're unsure what to do. So for right now, we're just holding it and we're not doing anything. I don't know what the right thing to do is. Yeah. I feel like that's the energy that you're in now, but I feel like you're going to get a confirmation. Spirit is sending you the message that will tell you you're on the right path, and you can. It's kind of giving yourself permission to do with this resource what you feel is right. Okay? But for now, I feel like we're in this Four of Pentacles mode. But I think the confirmation is coming. Now we're going to do an extended reading, Leo. If you want to stick around for that, click on the link that is either up here in the corner or down below in the video description. New readings for Leo every Tuesday and Saturday, but I'm here every day. Come on back, see me again tomorrow. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. It's totally free, doesn't cost you anything. Leave me a comment, let me know how you're doing. Okay? I want you to know that you're the most important part of Dove and Serpent Tarot. I thank you and I love you, and we're all in this together.